You can't do that. You'll mess it up. You'll never get it right. You're just not good at that. I want you to change that voice to a cheerleader.
The push you give yourself has to be from a place of love and potential, not lack and despair.
Whenever you see negative energy or feeling negative energy, you're going to share love. You're going to give peace from yourself.
Rise and shine, it's espresso time.
I wake up every morning. Espresso keep me going. I wake up every morning.
Hey, it's Evan Carmichael, and this channel was created to help you overcome the #1 challenge that is holding you back, a lack of belief in yourself. You watch these videos because you know there's something more inside you as well. You've got Michael Jordan level talent at something. So let's start your day off right together. Grab your coffee and sip on today's message from Marisa Peer. Also, if you want to have more confidence, check out my 254 series. It's free. The links to join are in the description below.
Doesn't matter how talented you are, if you don't have self-belief, you're not going to get anywhere. You can't do that. You'll mess it up. You'll never get it right. You're just not good at that. I want you to change that voice to a cheerleader, a parent who dotes on you, a teacher who thinks you are the best thing in the world. And I want you to hear that voice saying, yay, you can do it. You're amazing. This is your area of excellence. You're good at this. You know, if you were a kid running a race at school, you'd want your parent to be there going, come on, you're brilliant, you're amazing. If you were doing an assignment at school, you want the teacher or your parent to go, you're very smart. You're really good at writing. This is your skill set. So I want you to become a loving parent to yourself, a praising teacher, a cheerleader that always goes, yes, you can do this. This is easy for you. This is a walk in the park. Or you have the skills, the talent. You've read that book. You know the answers. You've studied. So that's how you stop being your own worst critic. Flip it over. And if you're saying, I always mess it up, start to go, I get it right. I always forget things. I've got a great memory. That's the most important one.
What do you say when you see yourself in the mirror? When it's just you, when you're all alone, it's just you see yourself in the mirror, what do you say? Do you say great things or do you beat yourself up? Most people, they might act confident and seem like they have it all put together, but secretly they're fighting their own battles, and at home, in private, the comfort of their own home, they're their own worst enemies. The secret is to be your own biggest critic as well as your biggest fan. The push you give yourself has to be from a place of love and potential, not lack and despair. So I recently posted on Instagram a little cartoon of me passing by a mirror, and you see my reflection in the mirror, and the caption says, I love you. And then I challenge people to say, hey, what do you say to yourself when you look in the mirror? And giving them an 18-day challenge to say, every time you see a reflection of yourself, to say something positive, whether it's I love you or give yourself a compliment, something positive, because I think most people live in the land of negativity. All we see is all the negative things that we're doing and all the things that didn't work out and things that could have been better. And that can actually be very healthy. I think you need to be your own biggest critic. I think you need to have higher standards for yourself than what you're currently doing. But it only works, being your own biggest critic only works when it's based off a foundation of love. When it's based off a foundation of I am an amazing human being and I love myself and I suck at all of these skills. The problem that most people have is you see that you suck at a skill, that you didn't get the result, that you're not good on camera the first time you go out. You didn't get the result, you didn't land the sale, you didn't make the deal, you didn't get the date, you know, whatever it is, you didn't get the result, and then you think that you suck as a human because you don't have the skills. It's the opposite. You're amazing as a human. It has to be from a foundation of love, that you love yourself and that you suck at the skills. And then you can beat yourself up over, how do I get better? How do I improve? How do I acquire the skills? How do I move forward towards my goals? Most people are their own biggest critic, but they're not their biggest fan. And I'm gonna give you a 3-step process on how to change it. Step number 1 is take the 18-day FlexTheX challenge. So if you wanna go to evancarmichael.com/flexthex.pdf, you can get the same calendar that I use. It's not here, it's somewhere, it's in my bedroom, so where I usually keep it. And every day for the next 18 days, you challenge yourself that whenever I see myself, reflective surface, a mirror, the cell phone, whatever, I'm gonna say something positive to myself. In fact, just make that your cell phone background. And that when you see your login screen or your home screen on your cell phone background, on your desktop, it says something positive about you. And it's a reminder, I have to say something positive about myself. Just for 18 days, try it. FlexEX Challenge. Why 18 days? Because it takes at least 18 days to build a habit. Science says that it takes 18 to 254 days to build a habit. It's why I have my 254 series, because I'm there with you every step of the way. And the average is actually 66 days of consecutive action. It means no time off, no days off to build the habit. But the minimum is 18 days. So just try it for 18 days. Just try it. What's going to happen in 18 days? The worst is you're saying something you don't believe about yourself for 18. You can handle it. You'll be okay. The best case scenario is you actually start to love yourself a little bit more. And the things that you can do when you believe in yourself and you love yourself are tremendous. So step number 1 is take the 18-day FlexEX I Love You challenge. Step number 2 is being your own biggest critic as well as your biggest fan. You need to do both. And so ask yourself, the criticism that I'm giving myself, when I look at my videos, when I look at my content, when I look at how I'm handling my team, when you look at all the things that you're supposed to be doing, that you are doing on a daily basis, and you beat yourself up, identify the parts that are just a skill set, that you rock, that you're amazing, that you're the best, but you just don't have the skill set yet. And how do you fix it? How do you acquire the skill set? Through more practice, through more research, through model and success, that you can get there. So split it up. Having that cognitive ability to say, I'm being hard on myself, but really it's just a skill set that I'm lacking, and I'm awesome, makes a big difference. So start doing it today. And step number 3 is kick yourself forward, not down. This often comes when you're comparing yourself to others. You're comparing yourself to somebody else who's in your field, who's ahead of you, or somebody who you went to high school with or university with, and they have a bigger job than you, or making more money and have more kids, or whatever it is that you're jealous of. You kick yourself down. You say, I suck. Well, they're off doing this, and they acquired this by the time that they were your age, and you suck. You're not doing anything. You're nowhere close, right? That's kicking yourself down. That's not helpful. What you need to do is kick yourself forward. What you need to do is look at that and say, that's what's possible. That's the potential. That's what you can be capable of doing. But here's the thing. I think you actually need the kick. I think the comparison is good. I think it's healthy. I think the problem with the comparison is you're only looking at it from the negative because you actually don't love yourself yet. You have to build that up, right? Do the 18-day FlexEX challenge. It's based out of love to say that this is what's possible. Because without the kick, without the comparison, you stay where you are. The key, though, is you're kicking yourself forward to say, that's what's possible. That's what I want to create. Somebody else has done it. I can do it too. I've got Michael Jordan level talent. I'm going to go off and crush it, instead of kicking yourself down and saying that you suck and you're never going to get there. So I've got a special bonus script that I think you're going to enjoy. But before that, question of the day, I want to know, what's a positive thing that you are going to say to yourself in the mirror for the next 18 days? Take the FlexEX challenge. Let me know what that positive thing is you're going to say to yourself. Leave it in the comments below. And if you like this video, and promise to take action after watching it, we don't just watch videos here, we take action and improve our business and life. Promise me you're gonna do it. Promise yourself you're gonna do it. Give me a hashtag believe in the comments to cement that promise to yourself, and then go do.
How do you prevent other people's energy from affecting you so much? I can feel when there's toxic energy around, somebody's angry or stressed out, I take that off.
You become uninterested in it. You are not interested in what other people are thinking about you. You're only interested in what the universe is thinking about you. And what is the universe thinking about you? That you're a beautiful expression of infinite possibility.
And I believe that.
You do believe that?
I do believe that.
You're just sensitive to other people. So instead of being interested in their vibration, you begin to impute a vibration, that is to give a vibration. So whenever you see negative energy or feeling negative energy, you're going to share love. You're going to give peace from yourself. It's going to lift your frequency so you become impervious. You won't be touched by the lower vibration.
And whatever you want to do in your life, you got to kind of leave your comfort zone, the friends, the family, the cousins that you hang out with all the time, that know you for who you are. And you're saying, this is who I may be today, but man, I want this life. And for you to do this, you got to leave them behind. Do you know how many friends I had that when I was deciding to go and spread my wings, this was the one line. You ready? Here's a line. Hey, Pat, so have you made your millions yet? Pat thinks he's gonna be a millionaire, guys. Where's the millions, huh? I used to see you drive a Ford Expedition. Now you come with a Ford Focus. You're definitely becoming a millionaire. It looks like you're going backwards more than anything. I remember all these stories, every one of them. I went from a big Ford Expedition. I'd go to all the parties. Everybody would go in my car and we'd go together. I lost everything, 49K in debt, and boom, I pull up in a Ford Focus that I can barely fit in. Everyone would say, this is the guy that's gonna be a millionaire. You're the guy that's gonna be somebody we should follow and do business with. Give me a flipping break. And I was hated by my friends for 5 years because I had to leave them behind. You want to come with me? Let's go. You don't want to come with me? No problem. I got to go do what I got to do. You ain't never going to pay my bills and I'm not paying your bills. I got to go do my part. And I have to go out there and do it. It is not an easy thing to do. But if you're watching this, you're going through it. If you truly are serious with the effort backed up to it, go out there and get exactly what you want.
If you want Marisa Peer's advice on how to not let in destructive criticism, check out the video right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.
You can't stop people criticizing. You cannot let it in.